Are we recording? Is this recording? Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. I'm gonna be doing a prediction and breakdown video of Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. Damn it, my computer just crashed. What the hell is this? No, go away. I'm actually getting annoyed from this because I did a video. I didn't do a full video. I just started it, but then my computer just crashed. I'm worried it's gonna crash here, but. Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier is taking place this weekend in the main event of UFC 269. Oliveira versus Poirier, and this is an intriguing matchup. This is a very good card we're about to witness on Saturday. It's a very good card, very good main card. O'Malley, Paiva, Kai France versus Cody Garbrandt. Jeff Neal, Santiago Ponzinibbio, I almost forgot what his name was. Manuel Nunes, Juliana Pena. I think this is the better fight of the card. The prelims are pretty good also. Josh Emma Ige, Munoz Cruz, Sakai Tuivasa. The rest of down here is not really the best. It actually is pretty good. Like I think it deserved to be on a fight night main card, but like, so we're not talking about these. Or we're not really talking about Randy Costa, Tony Kelly that much. We're not talking about Priscilla Capoeira, Jillian Robertson. We're talking about, most people are talking about this Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier. Other than O'Malley's fight, I think this is the best one, and I think this is the best one on the card. Oh, this card was supposed to have Edwards Masvidal, but Oliveira, Poirier. Who do I think wins? I think Charles Oliveira gets this one done. I think he's the better fighter here between the two of them. Topology has Poirier at number 1. What the hell? Oliveira's the best. He just won the belt. He just won the belt. You idiot. What is that? That doesn't even make sense, but whatever. We all know. We all know. Oh, Poirier is the champ. Topology, idiot. I said this in my full card breakdown. But I think Oliveira gets this one done. I think this is. I know Oliveira's the champion and Poirier is the challenger. Number 1 Poirier to the champion Charles Oliveira. I think this is really for the belt. They're both vacant. Like we saw against Oliveira Chandler. Because some people I don't see it, but like some people see Poirier as the champion already, kinda, because he won the interim belt. Did okay against Khabib, I guess. Looking good. Beat McGregor twice, which I'll mention through this video, in the Dan Hooker fight. And a lot of people are picking Poirier here, and he's the favorite in this matchup. 80% by KO. 75% people picking Oliveira by submission. Yes, I agree. I'm going to go for Charles Oliveira here by submission in the first round, and I'll tell you why while we go through this video. I don't think Poirier wins it, man. I'm rooting for him, I guess, but like I'm kind of rooting for freaking Oliveira. I'm kind of rooting for him. Reasons why. He hasn't fought Khabib, and if Poirier wins on Saturday and becomes the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, it will be cool, and I'll feel good for Poirier, and I'll be happy for him. He gets paid, charity, and he's the belt. He's not the belt. He just turns into a belt. He has the belt, and he's the champion. But Charles Oliveira, a lot of people doubted him in his career. I know a lot of people say he doesn't have heart still after that Chandler performance. Like Justin Gaethje, which we'll talk through a little bit in this video. Not much, but like Oliveira's focused on Poirier is focusing on charity, family, kid, wife, all this stuff. Oliveira's focused on legacy. He just won the belt against Michael Chandler. Is trying to stack up defenses over Khabib. I don't even know if he's going against Khabib. I think he's just doing it his own mindset. Poirier can get it. I understand. It's annoying. He's so annoyingly good. But he's actually kind of... Sometimes it's just... I don't know what Poirier is going to show up. Looking good recently, but I think Oliveira's just looking at... Just a tip better, man. Poirier can get it, I understand. He's looking good in his last couple fights against Conor McGregor. More so the rematch, the trilogy, McGregor broke his ankle. Of course, I don't know why it was so taking a long time to answer it. You all know already. He broke his ankle. But I don't know, 2 wins over McGregor means anything anymore. People give Poirier credit, and they love him after he knocked out McGregor and beat him in the trilogy. And I guess, quotation marks, is the better fighter. I think he is. He proves 2-1. He was probably going to win that fight anyways against McGregor. But I'm just saying, I think Oliveira has more to focus on here. I think he's the better fighter. I think he'll win. If you haven't seen my full card breakdown, I think he'll win first round submission. Knockdown to a submission. Poirier just has this problem, and I'll say a few things now. Just has a problem just leaving his neck open on his knees. We saw this against Khabib. A little bit against Dan Hooker as well. He always just... And Dan Hooker, speaking of Dan Hooker, took him down a bunch in that fight, man. A bunch. And this is when, he took him down a bunch of times in that fight. And this was a gassed out Dan Hooker. He made it extremely close against Dan Hooker. Other guys figured him out. Michael Chandler, round 1 KO. Islam Makhachev just recently, first round submission. It's just... You know what I mean? Against Holloway in the first round, he got dropped early to one knee. He just has this problem just wanting to get submitted. Like against Khabib, Khabib got his back. He had one hand on the ground with one knee on his foot. It one knee on the ground and one hand on the ground, just looking up at the clock and looking up, and his neck is completely up. Like he wants to get rear naked choked. I'm gonna take that as something, and I'm gonna pick him to win this fight against Charles Oliveira. No, don't curse it. I just said he would win. Oliveira. I don't think he'll win against Oliveira. I'm going with Charles Oliveira. I don't even know what I said. I'm not picking Poirier. I'm going for Charles Oliveira. And you'll see in the thumbnail. But I just don't see how Poirier can win. I think this is his time, man. 2 wins over McGregor. I understand. I don't think this is really a great title run, in all honesty. I know it's a good title run, and McGregor are 2 good wins that can get you some good title shot. Dan Hooker's a good win, to be fair, back then. But Dan Hooker, he made it extremely close against Hooker. Hooker is now beating guys like Nasrat Haqparast, now in the featherweight division. Poirier made it extremely close, and if Hooker had really good cardio, that's Hooker's win. I think Poirier lost that fight just because, at the end of the second round, or end of one of the rounds, he got hurt really badly with knees. And Oliveira is really good at knees, and he has this little shell, where he has one hand up. It's just all of I don't know why I'm on Dan Hooker now. Oliveira has this thing. And listen, Poirier has this thing. He has this thing. he has this little shell where he puts up the left hand and puts the right hand like down underneath the left elbow, and he has it and does that. He blocks it a lot, and he has a problem with his like he didn't defend the other side, and he's prone to hooks, left hooks. Khabib tagged him with it a little bit, and you gotta admit, Khabib kind of tagged him a little bit with her. Holloway, same thing. Gaethje, you know. And I think Oliveira is also gonna chew up his leg early. We saw Jim Miller can chew up his leg. Oliveira eventually won that fight. Not Oliveira. Freaking Poirier ended up winning that fight, but still, man. He has that problem. We saw it against Khabib. Didn't get the finish like there, but Michael Johnson, McGregor back then. I don't know, man. His resume is really good. To be fair, really good resume. Good resume. McGregor twice. Hooker, Holloway twice. I beat Holloway way back then. Also, right here. Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Anthony Pettis. He fought Alvarez twice, but this was an illegal knee. Jim Miller, Bobby Green, Joe Duffy, Nancy Medeiros, Diego Ferreira, who was in the top 10. It's just, and he fought good guys as well. But yeah, but I think I don't see him winning, man. Oliveira used to fight Cans as well. Oliveira used to fight Cans, I understand. He used to fight a bunch of Cans back then on his run up. Clay Guida. Guida just won last 2 days. What is it? Monday. 2 days ago against Leonardo Santos. Came back and won, and he's looking good lately. Making it close with top contenders like Marco Madsen. Crisco Thiago. It's not really the best win, but I'll take it. Whatever. Jim Miller looking good himself. Just KO'd. I think he KO'd. I forgot his name. Eric Gonzalez KO'd him out cold. It made it close. It made it competitive with Finch Pichel and Joe Selecki, and submitted guys like freaking Roosevelt Roberts. He's doing okay, Jim Miller, lately, so that's not bad. His wins are really aging well. People say can't, but they're aging well. To be fair, it's not the best of wins, but come on. And then he beats David Tamer, a guy that was pretty good back then. I'm pretty looking good overall. Beating guys like Nick Lentz, Drakkar Klose, Lando Venata. Like he was doing good then. Then we move on to who? I hate scrolling down from here. Then we move on to Nick Lentz, which isn't the best win of all. That was like a trilogy. I feel like they fought like a million times. Jared Gordon's on a 3-5 winning streak, beating Joe Selecki. The other two. I don't want to look up because I don't want to scroll up again. But he beat Joe Selecki with Chris Fishgold, somebody, and then Joe Selecki. I forgot who that second guy was. I'm gonna think. I need to look it. I'm sorry. Damn it. Who was it? I know who it was. Donnie Chavez. Yeah, that guy. Damn, why didn't I get that? I forgot Danny Chavez, but Danny Chavez, he beat. Yeah, he's looking. And like Jared Gordon's not looking too bad. Kevin Lee, good win. This is where he starts to get really good name wins. Kevin Lee, of course. Tony Ferguson dominated Tony Ferguson. I know it was after the Gaethje fight, but still came back and showed heart against Michael Chandler. And I say it again, dude. I wish Gaethje got KO'd by Chandler. So close. Gaethje says Oliveira didn't show heart against Chandler, dude. If Chandler just slept him out cold, that would have been so cool. But no, he got the win against Chandler. Good for him. Chandler. Oh, I hate Chandler, man. He let me down in that third round. If he keep landing body shots and good big shots, he would have won that fight. Not just walk into shots and accept defeat. Disgrace. But He finished Chandler, chinned him, knocked out. You had to take him to a decision. You struggled, and you barely passed Chandler. Gaethje needs to shut up. He'll never win the belt. Oliveira's better than you. Poirier's better than you. Actually, it could be Poirier at this point, to be honest with you. But I think Oliveira wins it, man. Just better overall. I think he's better overall. Trains at this gym. I think has good fighters there. It has good fighters there. It has Alan Nascimento, basically. I thought he won his last fight against Tigir Limbekov. And there's other good guys there. Thomas Almeida is there. I know he's not really looking the greatest, but he was looking good back then. I think Oliveira gets him, man. I think he's better. I think he gets more heart. Poirier has heart, but he just has so many holes, man. Really has so many holes. You know? Gaethje was able to figure him out early, but Poirier was just able to figure him out because Gaethje started to slow down. I don't see how Poirier wins this, man. He could win it, and I understand. And if it goes in the later rounds, live bet Poirier. But I'm sorry, I just don't see him winning. He could win. I was picking him after the McGregor fight. I was like, Poirier beats Oliveira pretty easily, I think. But then I looked at it more. And then I picked Oliveira because I changed my pick to Oliveira because I started to look more at his fights and his older fights. He's really good, man. He is, and he's improving as well in the stand-up. He has hands as well, and I said that at the beginning of this video. He has hands as well. He can knock out Poirier, and I think he will drop him early to one knee. To Poirier, I have last-minute detail prediction of this card on Friday night, so I will have it then. But I just don't see how Poirier wins it. I think Charles Oliveira wins this. I think he'll be too much early, man. He doesn't have the best of cardios. I don't know what the hell is this one. He doesn't have the best of cardios, I understand. And that's the only thing I'm worried about. But if he can just edge out those first no. I don't think he has to. I think he'll get an early finish. You know? I think he'll get an early finish. And I think he'll snatch on the back. Like against Chandler. Against Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. Against Michael Chandler. Against Michael Chandler, I forgot to say. Right when Chandler, against Chandler, when Oliveira shot the takedown, Chandler had the guillotine, and that can be the thing. And that's annoying me. But if Poirier gets the guillotine on Charles Oliveira, that is the most MMA thing ever. And this will be insane if he does get that. If he gets it, man. I'm actually out. I think Charles Oliveira wins it. He's an underdog as well, so I'm gonna definitely take that. It's a tough matchup for. Listen, it is a tough matchup for Oliveira, but I think he wins it, man. McGregor was looking. Poirier made McGregor look a bit okay. Poirier made McGregor look good. He did. He did make him look good. I know he won, and you're gonna be like, "What? What are you talking about?" He made him look kind of good because McGregor was landing good shots, landing good leg kicks, which is gonna be a factor here for Oliveira. But I think he has way more. I think he has advantages over Dustin Poirier. I've been recording in 19 minutes. Jeez. But he snatched on the back against Chandler right away. Advantages. Let's look at stats. Who has the power advantage? Poirier, I think. But Oliveira's getting there. I swear, Oliveira's getting there. Cardio, Poirier. Leg kicks, Oliveira, I think. Grappling, Oliveira. Wrestling, Oliveira. Maybe Poirier, but I don't know. Stand up in general, Poirier, but Oliveira's getting there. He's still young, 32 to 32. Poirier is pretty young for him, but I think Oliveira gets a first round winning choke. I think they're both gonna see what they have early on the feet. I think they're both gonna see what they both each other have in the feet. I think Oliveira's gonna get the better of the exchanges early. Poirier will catch Oliveira early and get takedown, get back up, chop the legs with Poirier early. Poirier will chop back. 1-2 from Oliveira. That'll rock Poirier. That won't rock him, but get him up like off balance for a second. And I think Poirier is gonna land a leg kick to a takedown for Oliveira. Poirier rolls, gives up his back of Oliveira, and gets standing rear naked choke. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is my prediction and breakdown of Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. Subscribe if you want to see more. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.